Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading for the second half of July. So the time frame of July 16th through the 30th. General as always, it will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from it what makes sense for you. Leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a private reading, that information is down below this video, as well as a list of all of the card decks that I typically use for my readings. So this is a brand new deck that I was gifted by a viewer and I absolutely love it. It's called Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. So I wanted to grab a focused message for this reading for you, Capricorn, to see what the angels feel you need to be aware of at this time. So let's grab a message here from this deck. Let's take a look, guys, and see what focus message needs to come through for the second half of July. I love it. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. The back of this card reads, always follow your heart. Unless it's been broken, then you must lead it back into love. And I love the little PS messages that these cards include. This particular card reads, did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? So that's so interesting. But you have what it takes to heal your heart if that is absolutely necessary, if your heart's been broken, if you've been going through some tough times, some challenging times, you can overcome that. Okay, so let's see how this particular focus card taps into this reading for you for the second half of July. Okay, Capricorn? So let's get started. Let me set this aside for a second. Okay. So angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. Second half of the month, July 16th through the 30th. So what's happening in love and relationships, romantic prospects, what's happening in life. Let's take a look at all that. All right, so angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. What do we need to know to start off this reading for the second half of July? Please bring it forward for my Capricorns, as well as those of you who might be cross watchers. We have a separation here. So some of you are dealing with a broken heart. This to me taps into the same energy as the Three of Swords. Okay, so no communication from the person that you're thinking about for this reading. You guys are in separation. There is this distance between the two of you. You're in grief at this time. Okay, there is a separation and heartbreak that is being indicated here. And tapping back into that focus message, you do have what it takes to heal from that, okay? You're a lot stronger, Capricorn, than you realize. Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know, please, for Capricorn? Please bring it forward for me. There's somebody out there that admires you, has a lot of admiration for you. Perhaps you as well are in distance from somebody that you admire. Okay, so it goes both ways. For some of you as well, this particular card always reminds me of somebody who has a talent in dance, possibly ballet. So if this is you, if you happen to be a divine feminine especially, could be tapping into your energies, okay? Or if you're just very gifted in a talent of dance. It doesn't have to be ballet, of course. What else, please, for Capricorn? Somebody who's feeling like they're bound to a situation or a relationship, possibly feeling like a victim. You know, when we feel like a victim, oftentimes we may be in that headspace of feeling like we are not empowered to do things for ourselves, or that we just can't seem to take that first step to break free from what is holding us down, you know? So this doesn't have to be in regard to a romantic relationship. It could be some other type of relationship that might be challenging you at this time. And of course, there may be other parts of your life that you may be feeling bound to. you know, with that victim type mentality. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, I do have my Divine Feminine coming through in this reading. Possibly my Divine Feminine has a broken heart, is healing from the separation here, or is grieving the end of a relationship here. But look at what's coming in for Capricorns. We do have a fresh start. Okay, so for some of you, part of that fresh start could potentially be getting back together with the person that you are in separation from, or finding a different direction for yourself away from a connection that no longer serves you, and that will take you to a new beginning. Okay, this is the bottom card of this deck, which is lessons. So there are some life lessons that you need to learn, Capricorn. Perhaps you're already in the thick of doing that right now. And if you're not in that space quite yet, part of the fresh start is taking you towards a different direction where there are lessons that need to be learned before you get there. Okay, so let's add to this with some tarot. Let's see what else we can learn from this. So angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please, for the second half of July. What messages need to come through at this time? Let's take a look and see. What do we need to know for Capricorn at this time, please? We've got the Hermit. So for some of you, you might be dealing with a Virgo. That is the Virgo card, with that Hermit coming through. Somebody who is in contemplation, somebody who is searching for the truth. It is tapping into inner guidance. Okay. So also with the Hermit, it's withdrawal. Somebody who is a loner at this time, tapping into someone's loneliness, of course, especially falling right below that Three of Swords energy from the separation card. You're in separation from somebody that you have a lot of love for still, Capricorn, or this person broke your heart, and without their presence in your life, you've kind of gone within to kind of try to figure things out for yourself, but you miss their presence. You're lonely. But you got to follow your heart now, you know? You have to follow your gut. What is it that your gut is telling you? What direction do you need to go now? The interesting thing about this Hermit card is that it allows you to bridge estrangements from people that you are in separation from. So for some of you, there will be the possibility of reconnecting with this person. But for now, you have to look within for answers in your own life and what it is that you're going through. But people from the past have the potential to re-enter your life when the Hermit card is present in a reading, and we do have a separation card here. So the potential for this person to come back, it's here, okay? And this is, you know, also tapping into Earth energy. So not only Virgos, but Capricorn, yourself, and Taurus. This might be the headspace that you're in, where you're just kind of going within, trying to figure it all out, trying to make your decisions cautiously in regard to either this connection or something else in your life that needs a lot of planning and thought. Okay, so that's a good thing that you're taking time to be able to make better decisions for yourself. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know for Capricorn, please? Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know? And I really do love this focus card for you because you have what it takes, Capricorn, to overcome obstacles and challenges that are coming your way, or some heavy stuff that you're dealing with in your life. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man coming through here, but it is in reverse. Okay, so Hanged Man in reverse is stalling energy, needless sacrifice, or a fear of sacrifice. Interesting. So let's see how that'll play out with the rest. And to me, really, it's also tapping into this victim card as well. That you feel bound to something. We now have the Emperor coming up reversed as well. So that's somebody that's coming forward with very cold energy, very rigid energy. Some of you guys may be dealing with somebody who comes off as a tyrant. They might have a temper. And if this is someone that you're dealing with, Capricorn, and it is falling right below that victim card, perhaps they make you feel small. They make you feel like you're a victim in all this. Perhaps that's why you've gone into hermit mode, because you don't know how to deal with this type of person. Perhaps that is why you guys are in separation, because they hurt you. Perhaps some of you may be dealing with someone who's abusive, trying to throw their weight around, making you feel less than you are, but again, you have what it takes to overcome this. And especially for my divine feminines who may be dealing with a divine masculine who is like this, and you have it within you to create a new direction, a new life for yourself. You are not bound to this relationship where you may still have love for this person, but if they're hurting you and tearing you down and being abusive in whatever shape or form that comes in, you have the power within yourself to claim a different direction. What else, please? Yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups now falling in the reverse. So if you had a lot of love for this person at one time or another, Capricorn, things may have changed here. This is emotional loss, a feeling of emptiness here. Yet another reason why you may have gone within to deal with all of these very painful emotions that you're going through at this time. Because the Ace of Cups in the upright is a beautiful card. It's new feelings and spirituality and tapping into your intuition, compassion and intimacy. There's so much love that comes with that card when it's in the upright. But it is coming up reversed, so there is a feeling of emotional loss here. Let's grab some more. What else, please, for Capricorn for the second half of July? Angels and spirit guides. What else? What else do we need to know? Okay. We've got the Two of Wands coming through here. Progress, making progress in your life. So if you're in a heavy space right now, Capricorn, feeling like you are bound to something or someone, you can make progress in your life if that is what you go after, what it is that you focus on. You can claim that fresh start. And I love how it is falling right below that fresh start card, You can see growth in your life once again if this person has stopped you from growing in whatever direction you've been wanting to go, especially my divine feminines who are feeling bound to someone. There are lessons that need to be learned here. And I'm loving this bottom of the deck card. We do have the Magician. The Magician is somebody who takes action, somebody who takes charge, somebody who isn't afraid to take a risk. You now have the power to manifest the changes that are necessary here. You don't have to put up with somebody who's being hurtful or being a tyrant or being abusive, somebody who may have broken your heart. You can accomplish anything now. And although my divine feminine is certainly indicative of female energy, it doesn't have to be. Whoever is tapping into that energy of somebody who's feeling bound to a situation or a relationship. Positive outcome is now coming through here. That is what that fresh start and a new direction will offer you, Capricorn. You might also be dealing with somebody who is deceptive or manipulative, coming through with that trickster energy. So if that's the person that you are no longer in connection with and you guys are in separation, it's almost like a blessing in disguise. You're better off without this individual. And you absolutely do have what it takes to find a new direction and a new relationship that better serves you here. The Magician also brings forward a rekindled romance. So there might be someone from your past that you end up reconnecting with, separate from this person that you are in separation from. I'm feeling for some of you, there will be an opportunity to rekindle a romance from the past. And certainly for those of you who are in separation from somebody that you are thinking about for this reading, and if you're not resonating with the storyline that has come through here so far, you certainly have the potential to get back together with that person, with that Magician card coming through. All right, guys. So let's add to this with some Romance Angels cards. And let's see what else needs to come through for you for the second half of July. So let's take a look at that. So angels and spirit guides for Capricorn. What else do we need to know at this time? But definitely fresh starts and a reconciliation is possible for some. Life lessons need to be learned. And, you know, part of your journey is realizing that you can break free from anything that you feel stuck in or bound to. What else, please? For Capricorn, please bring it forward, angels and spirit guides. Okay. We have make the effort, and we have keep an open mind. And look at this bottom card. We do have that deceptive energy coming from somebody. So for me, this particular card always taps into divine masculine energy. You know, other readers may interpret it differently, but for me, I tap into divine masculine energy here. So it's up to the divine masculine to make the effort to be able to manifest the necessary changes that need to happen, you know, with the divine feminine in order to deserve to be a part of her life or to come back into her life. And if this person is meant to be a part of your life, Capricorn, then this individual, especially a divine masculine, needs to basically move mountains to deserve to come back into your life. And it is saying keep an open mind. So some of you may be dealing with a person that you feel is your soulmate. And this card reads your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So this person could be a different ethnicity, come from different backgrounds, a different type of upbringing from you, different features than you're normally attracted to. Meeting this person caught you off guard because you weren't expecting it, I'm feeling, Capricorn. You may really do still have a lot of love for this individual. It really just depends on how it's playing itself out in your life. Again, if this person was abusive towards you, Capricorn, then it's time to let this person go. You know, the separation is actually a blessing in disguise. But there are some of you who are in separation from somebody that you still have a lot of love for, and you would welcome in the opportunity for a rekindled romance. So take that for however way it makes sense for your life. But some of you guys have to be wary of this person coming in with that deceptive energy. If that's how they were before, they're still coming through with that same energy of either lying to you, being dishonest, being manipulative in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so that's just something to keep a lookout for. So let's add to this with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle for you, Capricorn, and let's see what else. What else needs to come in for you for the second half of July? All right. There we are. Yes, makes sense, okay? So this tidal wave disturbance card is tapping into the Tower card in traditional tarot. Some chaotic times that you had endured with this person when you guys were together. Could be tapping into fire energy for some of you. Could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but that's part of the energies of that card. It is an unexpected event that happened here that may have caused the separation here. An upheaval, misery, something traumatic that happened between you and this other person, Capricorn. But these negative experiences, guys, can lead to enlightenment in your life. It's a total shift in how you were living before. And that's what that fresh start card is bringing in, or wants to bring in, if you're open to it. But if you're feeling bound to something or someone, perhaps that's why this Tower moment needs to come down, or has already happened. It's definitely unexpected, a sudden, unforeseen disruption in your relationship or your life. But by doing so, whenever the Tower comes down on a situation or a relationship, it really clears out parts of the dynamic of that situation, clears out what no longer belongs there, and it allows things that do belong there to grow and manifest. So I am loving how we've got this tidal wave disturbance Tower energy, and then we've got the fresh start coming in here. So if you're resisting change, especially in a relationship that has run its course, perhaps that's why this Tower moment needs to come down, to give you a clean slate to start over, to rebuild on a much stronger foundation in your life. So it's understandable that for some of you, you might be grieving the end of this relationship, but it's also a time for you to learn from your past mistakes and to use those lessons, guys, that is being indicated here as stepping stones to help you move forward. And part of moving forward is starting over. Let's see what else. What else, please, angels and spirit guides, for Capricorn? Look at this. 111. If you happen to be seeing this number a lot, this is an extra confirmation, okay? It says you are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. So make those thoughts count, guys. Make sure that they're positive and uplifting, and whatever it is that you put out into this universe, it's going to come back to you tenfold. So make sure that whatever it is that you want to manifest, make it count, okay? And look at this bottom card here for you, Capricorn. Another triple digit card coming forward, 888. If you happen to be seeing these numbers, it's tapping into your energies, okay? New opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. That is fantastic, guys. New opportunities, abundance doesn't just have to be financial in nature. That could be pertaining to love, new relationships, changes in your life that put you in a place of abundance. Okay, so welcome that in. That's really awesome. All right, I want to add to this, guys, with some Lover's Oracle. Let me set these guys aside. Okay, so angels and spirit guides for Capricorn. What else do we need to know for the second half of July, please? What else do we need to know? And I'm going to grab this bottom of the deck card. We have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. The person that you might be reuniting with, Capricorn, for some of you, with that rekindled romance, may be somebody that you really had a great time with. Lots of playful energy, lots of laughter, very lighthearted energy. So if things were really tough in a connection, in a relationship that you either have just broken up from or you're still feeling bound to it, this is extra affirmation here that life doesn't have to be so difficult. Have some fun. Introduce that playful energy back into your life. And if this person that you're thinking about for this reading hasn't been offering that to you, and again, you're feeling bound to something or someone, It's time to rethink things, and possibly think about moving forward in a different direction. Take that leap of faith and start a new beginning for yourself. And look at this other message. A message for you, Capricorn. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, Capricorn, if they deserve to come back into your life, they're telling you that they still have a lot of love for you. And again, with this Magician card coming forward with the potential for a rekindled romance, that is a possibility here, guys. That can come in for you if you allow it, and if you release parts of your life that no longer serve you. With this person coming back into your life, this has the potential to be such a great relationship for you, Capricorn. So if things have been difficult for you in your relationships, a new chapter has the potential to come in for you, but you got to welcome it in, okay? All right. I want to grab some messages from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck. You don't have to identify with the Twin Flame connection, of course. We're just concentrating on the messages and not so much the name of the card deck. So let's see who needs to speak up here for you for the second half of July. It may very well be your own voice that comes through in these messages. You do not have to resonate with each and every card in this reading. Okay, so take from it whatever is meant for your situation. All right, guys, let's see what else. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. You're the only person who truly gets me. This may very well be the person that comes back into your life, Capricorn. Perhaps you feel the same, that this is the only person in your life that you've ever made a connection with, where you feel they just get you. You guys just click. You guys just fit together like two pieces of a puzzle. They have a lot of love for you. But for some of you, you are in separation and it is breaking your heart. So it is fitting that you're going within at this time to try to figure things out for yourself. Look at this bottom of the deck. I look at your picture often. The card after that. There are still so many unsaid things between us. I can't help but feel that this is a good person that wants to come back into your life, Capricorn. And the time frame for that, for me, is telling me that once you clear out the negative energies that may be following you along at this time due to a possibly toxic relationship that you either are still in or have recently ended and you're in separation from this person, once you let all of that negative energy go, then you can welcome in the positive energies that this person wants to bring into your life. It's time for a new beginning for you. What needs to grow in your life can only happen when you have released parts of your life that truly don't belong there any longer. All right, guys. So let's add to this. Let's see. I really want to grab one from the healing messages, angel messages, my healing card deck. Let's see what healing messages need to come through at this time for you, Capricorn. So angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for my Capricorns. What else needs to come through here, guys? Healing messages, please. Oh my God. I love it. Do you see this? We have new beginnings and a fresh start. That's what wants to come in for you, Capricorn. But you have to take the necessary steps in your life to be able to manifest this and to welcome this in. Remember, you have what it takes to make that happen. Once you do that, you will emerge as the best version of yourself ever. Okay? You have it within you to welcome all these new changes in. this fresh start that wants to come in for you, this new beginning. It may very well be just right around the corner. But if you need more time to go into this hermit mode to really think things out and plan things cautiously in your life, that's okay too. You can't rush the process of healing. But once you do, this is what's waiting for you on the other side. A new beginning. I love that. All right, guys, so let's close out this reading for you, Capricorn, with some final thoughts from my Guardian Angel card deck. Some final messages, please, for Capricorn for the second half of July, please. Angels and spirit guides. There we are. And I want to grab this bottom of the deck. Okay. Look at this, guys. Another healing message. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. I love it. And I do feel for some of my Capricorns, some of you guys really needed this affirmation from this card. All right. And we close out your reading for the second half of July with this inner child message. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. Life has been tough for some of you, so it's so interesting how we have two references to just lightening things up a little bit, reintroducing laughter and playtime into your life. Just learn to have fun once again, and if you have been in this very dark space of feeling like you were a victim in your life, once again, I go back to your focus message. You have what it takes to break free from whatever bondage that is holding you back from really accomplishing things in your life. You have new beginnings and a fresh start that wants to come in for you, Capricorn. All you need to do is loosen the reins on yourself. You are not a victim. You can take those ropes away from your hands at any given time so that you can make things happen in your life to welcome in this fresh start. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave this reading for you guys for the second half of the month. I hope that whatever part of this reading resonated with you, that it helped you somehow. Okay, so please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading and you were able to resonate with it. If you are interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is down below this video. All right, Capricorn, so thank you so very much for being here and for tuning in, and I'll be back soon with more readings. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.